Hey guys, it's Amy here, and today we're going to be doing my May book haul. I have a fair few books to talk about today, so let's just jump straight into it. The first three I have here were sent to me by Hotkey Books. They were unsolicited, so I don't really know what they're about, and I don't really know when I'm going to read them, so let's just quickly go through those. The first one is With Malice by Eileen Cook. Wish You Weren't Here, it says. The second one is Nothing Tastes as Good by Claire Hennessy. This is obviously a proof copy. I think it's something to do with someone with an eating disorder. And finally, London Belongs to Us by Sarah Manning. I believe this might be some sort of like romancy thing set in London, so there we go. The next three were in my goodie bag when I went to the Penguin Platform first birthday party. The first one being The Lost Estate by Henry Allen Fournier. Not really sure if that's how you say their name. I believe this is part of a new set of books that Penguin are producing at the moment called Pocket Penguins, so I'm looking forward to seeing more of the books in this series. Next we have Madonna in a Fur Coat by Sabahattin Ali. This one follows the story of a young man who leaves Turkey in the 1920s, I think it is, yeah, and he moves to Berlin, and it's just about his life and what goes on there. So this sounds like something I would really enjoy actually, so I'm looking forward to picking this one up soon. Finally, one of the biggest proof copies of a book I think I've ever encountered. This is Chasing the Stars by Mallory Blackman. I believe this one came out in April, so you are able to go and buy it if you like. When I picked this up I was like, oh my goodness, this book is going to take me ages to read, it's huge, but then I looked inside and inside the writing is really big, so I don't think it will take me that long. The only Mallory Blackman books I've ever read were the Noughts and Crosses series, and I read those when I was younger and I absolutely adored them, so I'm hoping I will like this one too. The next one Penguin sent me, and it was a bit of a mysterious one. They sent me an email saying, would you like to be part of the Wonder Society? If so, send us your address. So I did that, and this turned up in my post. The Wonder Society by Kerry Smith, who did the Wreck This Journal books. This is her new one, and it is just a really sweet little book. I didn't really know what to expect when looking at it basically, but it has like the history of Wanderers, the Wonder Society's tactical guide, all these different things. Remember the Wonder Society, enter a new place of existence. Like all these just really cute little things, and it's like a history of being part of this Wonder Society. Like on the back it says, by purchasing this book you are electing to join a secret underground movement. I just think it's a really nifty idea, and I'm looking forward to seeing what more is inside this book. Next I have a book that was sent to me by Harva Secker, and I wanted to just show you how it came wrapped because it was just really sweet. It had this little bag of glow-in-the-dark stars and things like that, and a little ribbon, so we'll take this off. I don't know how successful this is going to be. There we go. So this is the Comet Seekers by Helen Sedgwick. I think the cover of this one is beautiful. I don't know if you can tell, it looks kind of like denim with stitching on it. Like it's really beautiful, and I'm looking forward to just seeing what this one holds. I don't really know a lot about it, but when they contacted me about it and said would I like to review it, it just sounded like something I would enjoy. 2 lives, 1,000 years, one night sky. I've not really read a lot of stuff kind of set in space, which I'm assuming this one is, so I think it's going to be an enjoyable read. I think I'll be reading this one in July as it is being published in August, so I'll give you a review closer to the date of publication. And finally, for the books that publishers have sent me, I have The Girls by Emma Cline, which is the final hardback edition. I didn't realise they would send me this one. I thought they were just going to send me a proof, so I'm really thankful to have the kind of proper thing, so that's really nice of them. Honestly, you've probably seen this one mentioned on lots of different people's channels. Like I had seen so many people talk about it that I just really wanted to see what I thought of it myself. This one is set in 1969 and it's based around a group of girls and murder and things like that, so I'm really looking forward to looking into this one because I believe it's set around the Manson murder, which I don't know a lot about at all. Like I don't really know, it's only what I've heard from other people talking about this book, so I'm hoping to read this one and then maybe do a bit of research into all those murders and to find out what it's all about basically. I lied, there was another book that was sent to me by the publishers, and that is Eat, Sweat, Play by Anna Kessel. This was sent to me by Pam Macmillan. I'd seen Lena over at Just Kiss My Frog talk about this book, so when they contacted me and asked if I'd like a copy, I was like yes. So I don't do very much exercise at all, and Lena said in her video that this one spurred her on to want to exercise, so I'm hoping it will have the same effect on me, so I will report back once I've read this one. Next we have Quiet by Suzanne Cain. You might not even be able to see the title there because it's just embossed in white. This is The Power of Introverts in the World That Can't Stop Talking. I've heard so many good things about this book and I've had lots of people recommend it to me, so I'm hoping it's going to be a really good one and I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to be a nice non-fiction read, I think. Next we have The Vegetarian by Han Kang. This I believe has won the Man Booker Prize for this year. It says on my book shortlisted, but I bought this a few weeks ago, so I think it has now actually won the Man Booker Prize. Yet again, I've kind of bought this one on here hearsay because I've heard a lot of people who I trust the opinion of say this is a really fantastic read. It's also a lot shorter than I expect it to be, so I hope it's just going to be a really quick read for me and I'm going to really enjoy it. Next we have The Blue Girl by Laurie Foos. This one I picked up on the recommendation of Jen Campbell. I've heard her talk about it quite a few times and I think it's going to be something that I'll enjoy. Set in a town where mothers bake their secrets into moon pies and feed them to a silent blue girl. It sounds a little bit mysterious and dark. I'm looking forward to seeing what I think of it. Penultimate book I have to show you is a graphic novel and it is Rat Queens Volume 3. If you've watched a recent wrap-up video, you know that I really enjoyed Volume 2, so I'm hoping to enjoy this one just as much. Let me know if you've read any of this series and what you're thinking of it so far. And the final book for this video is another non-fiction read and it is Eating Animals by Jonathan Safran Foer. You probably don't know because I haven't mentioned it anywhere, I don't think, on any of my social media, but about 8 weeks ago I decided to switch to a vegetarian diet. For ethical reasons rather than health reasons, I was just getting really upset eating meat and I just didn't like kind of supporting the meat industry. So I think this is going to be a read that really kind of solidifies my feelings towards eating meat and just encourages me to continue on with the diet that I've been eating so far. The last 8 weeks have been really easy and I've actually really enjoyed eating the vegetarian diet. I've not had any problems with it. So yes, I'm really looking forward to seeing what this one holds as I think it's going to be a really interesting read. So there we are, another month, another book haul. Let me know down below if you've read any of these books and what you thought of them, or if you think I should read any of them really soon. As always, I will leave links to Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, everything I've mentioned today down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day and I will see you soon. Bye! Hey guys, it's Amy here and today we're going to be talking about The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey and also have a little discussion on female characters in fiction.